Hello, salutations. What to do? It's Stop the Gamer, all father the Do-Rag Gang. You know the vibes, like and subscribe. Let's get it. Good afternoon. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone feeling today? What's going on, Aaron? What's up, Jaden? Hydro Flame. Bullet Cruiser, how you doing? Bruce Leroy trying to spark a blunt. Can't find a lighter. That's your mistake, my friend. Always have two lighters. What's going on, John? What's up, Tasha? Willie Pole, how you going? What's up, Colin? What's going on, Digital? You're all set for that MCU Iron Man. I feel you. Tasha's starting early with the verses. Sadat versus Evil. Is there Evil Lejeune? I had no idea there was an Evil Lejeune. What's going on, Aqua? You have 6 lighters and they're not all on you? Shame. When does a new suit come out? At reset. How's it going, John? I am good. How are you, my friend? You're just lazy, don't want to get up. That is the struggle that I associate with people who spark up blunts. What's going on, Darian? What's going on, Gilbert? That is the suit you're looking at right now is Iron Man's endgame suit. But thank you for proving what I've been saying all along. Iron Man suits all look the same. I have one person that could testify. What's up, Jack? You love the content. Appreciate you. Eric, welcome to the Defenders. Hold on, let me get these alerts going. Welcome to the Defenders, Eric. You'll get access to those fire emotes, early access to videos, and that private Discord where you can get a PS5 link if you are still looking for one. Check out the community posts. You should be able to find the link to Discord for new members. Might have to scroll down a little bit. There definitely have been some new community posts. Which poop skin are we getting today? That is the great mystery. Before we get into it, gotta get serious for a minute, guys. Like this video. Whatever you're doing, stop it. Like this video. The more people that like the video, YouTube will recommend it. More people will see the stream. And that is how this channel and this community grows. If Marvel's Avengers content is consistently trending in the streams, that means people will know the game is not dead and it'll keep going for just a little bit longer. Or you could just do it because you like me, because it helps me out a ton. Either way. Wakanda forever. Sir, what's going on, Ali? Coffee. I do not drink coffee. But more power to you, my friend. You'll go like on the second account. I can't directly encourage that, but I greatly appreciate it. What's going on, Black King? Let me go in. Let me wait until now it's officially 1 o'clock. So I prefer T'Challa Civil War suit or the Black Panther solo one. Definitely the Civil War suit. I thought they should have launched with that to keep it a buck. Honestly, if they had started with the Civil War suit, I might not have gotten the other suit, which is why I think they may have started with that order, because I definitely think the Civil War suit is like way better. There it is. Free marketplace item. Let's see what they talk about. What's going on, LB Jr.? What's going on, Samp? All right, we got no poop. No poop today. There is no poop happening. We got a flashback bundle. This is the aerospace suits. And we got the Heroes Catalyst. There you go, guys. Don't buy those weird team skins because they're doing flashback bundles now. So if you really love those Gamma skins, wait and you'll eventually be able to get them in a flashback bundle. We got one for Black Panther. This one is not free. The reason why it costs so little is because I have most of these skins. It comes with Shadow Physics, which low-key, one of the best skins in the game. Actually, definitely high-key. Kimoyo, the Kimoyo suit, the Kimoyo glow. Mangaverse. This is the one I didn't get. This is probably why it's only 175 credits, because I have all three. I have all these suits. I just didn't get this one. And you also get a Hero's Catalyst, of course. The flashback isn't free for you. Maybe Crystal Dynamics is just showing me some love because they love me so much. I don't know. I have 2 flashback bundles here. This one is discounted. These 2 are discounted for me because I have some of the skins already. And this one just said it was free. Maybe you gotta close app and load back in. Aaron, you want to be my sidekick? Tyversal is currently my sidekick, but you can join the strike team. Can you play Eric? Yeah, I know. I got you, Eric. I'll get you on. Nobody wants to jump around the map. Oh. Before we, this is what y'all came to see. Marvel Studios Iron Man. Looks good. Very good. Nobody wants to jump around the map of Spider-Man. They're going back to the 90s Spider-Man cartoons and the webs just stick to your imagination. I would not mind sky swinging at this point. For sure. I would welcome sky swinging. The alternative to sky swinging is way worse, in my opinion. The bundle is 14 for you. Guess I'm just that lucky. Just got the Iron Man skin. The eye glow is too much for you. I feel you. Oh, hold up. Looks like we got some new takedowns. New Hawkeye takedown. Oh, hold up. Hey, that Hawkeye takedown is actually gas. It's juggling. It's perfect for a Ronin Hawkeye build too. Look at that. That's actually hot. We got a new takedown for Thor. We got another wrestling takedown. Oh my goodness, we got a Thor wrestling takedown. He pins you with your count. I'm sorry, I'm getting this immediately. That's actually awesome. What else we got? We got a Iron Man Federation recolor. It's a recolor of the Superior Iron Man skin. Is that Hawk with a do-rag? No, that is Hawk with a, I believe it's technically a bandana. Yeah, it's a headband. Yeah. No do-rags in this game, despite my protests. One day maybe. They're actually not traumatized by Marketplace. Yeah, it's actually, well, that's probably because they didn't do any new sets this week. Need to see a swinging first just about the game. Do the MCU skins go on sale? Sometimes, not new ones. I believe they've had sales on them before though, but never new ones. Just got PS5 from PlayStation. Came in 2 days. Now you're playing Avengers. Nice. Well, welcome. And thank you for getting this on the superior console. I've actually been, because I knew I had to play Iron Man for this skin, I actually started looking for gear for Iron Man. And low-key actually had fun playing as Iron Man with the new build that I've made. It's actually fun. All right, so let's see, any bugs? Got the glowy eyes, the glowy chest. We go on the photo mode. No green stuff. Looks perfect. I see no problems here. This is, yeah. Good job. They did it. Can I show the Iron Man skin in the Pacific Outpost? You want me to go to Substation Zero? Sure. The fact that the MCU time travel suits are not in the game blows your mind. Yeah, bro, I was saying that ever since they started introducing those team suits. I'm like, bro, what is going on? Why is there no actual bundle for those time travel suits? Stats are trash. I'll keep it anyway. Wish it was wish it was a chess piece. I like the glow. You like the in-game suit better? Yeah, this one definitely is bulkier. I enjoy the in-game suit, but this one is actually really good. And I know there are people that do prefer this. First, let me check. See if the blog is up yet. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you smash that like button. We are currently at 79 likes. That is a no-no. We gotta get it to 100 likes. 100 likes or Crystal Dynamics will never make another piece of content again. I would not risk it. All right, new blog is actually up. So let's go over the new blog real quick. See if there's anything new. Development updates. Our flashback rewards cash community activity continues this week until ends on 9/30. Completing flashback missions during this time rewards you with legendary gear. This is the same gear that is typically earned by completing vault missions with a hero above power level 80, 100 fragments, and 10 upgrade modules. In other news, our team is hard at work playtesting the upcoming Claw raid, Discordant Sound. Oh, it has a name. Additionally, our gear upgrade rework is going smoothly and working as intended. Oh no, they said working as intended. Oh no. We can't wait to share more about these items. Oh no. I hope it's not working as intended. I hope it just works. Just subscribe. Welcome to Do-Rag Gang, Caleb. Appreciate you. You want Halloween suits for Halloween? Makes sense to me. Some Marvel Zombies, perhaps. Rather than, goofy Halloween stuff. Marketplace update. Photo mode. Spotlight. Blah, blah, blah. Community spotlight. The hero mentor. Oh, he's a community member. All right, so no interview with a dev this time, so we don't need to see that. But congratulations, Hero Mentor, for being in the community spotlight. Crystal Dynamics will, of course, never put me in the community spotlight because they are afraid of what I might say. Did I see the cap shield in a bundle? What, the Avengers Federation bundle? Oh, huh. I didn't even peep this. Huh. I think these are actually new. The Hulk one is old, I feel like. This cape recolor is actually not bad. Federation Thor. Interesting colors. I actually like the. Actually, this might actually be one of their better recolors. For a Kate, at least, for sure. Gold with purple trim, and they picked the right suit. That's actually clean. The Hulk is a recolor. It looks very similar to the other one. What are they doing for Hawkeye? Oh, this one is the gold and purple trim doesn't work as well on Hawkeye on this suit, but yeah, Kate's definitely works. Kate's looks actually really good. Black Widows, you got the face paint. They actually changed Cap shield design for this one. Good job for them. Actually looks pretty clean. I like it. I don't like the skin, but I like the shield. The skin's kind of ugly, but the shield actually looks pretty clean. Looks like Ant-Man. Laker fan Hawkeye. Yeah. He reminds me of a villain. Yeah, I'm not feeling the Superior Iron Man. Kamala's solid. That's a good recolor to choose. Not feeling Thor's. But yeah, Kate's looks really good. Only 3,000 credits, guys. And someone said they wanted me to use Iron Man's new suit in the Shield Substation Zero for some reason. You're saying that nothing compares to the first Iron Man suit? Personally, I like Infinity War. I think Infinity War's suit is better than the first Iron Man suit. And Endgame. It looks cool, but compared to the other ones, I like the more sleek, less bulky Iron Man look. Hawkeye looking like a swordsman. Yeah, he is the Ronin. Anything good here? I'll get it. Just in case. First Iron Man suit is Goldie. Glad you're enjoying it, my friend. See if any good stuff here. Quick tip, guys. Definitely make sure you check the gear vendors in both Substation Zero and Wakanda every day at reset, because they do be posting some heat. And the only thing it costs you is fragments, because I've gotten some really good pieces from the vendors lately. Thank you, Eric Montez, for the sub. Welcome to the Do-Rag Gang. Subjavariate, what you missed? We just went over to Marketplace and the blog. Nothing really new in the blog. Run anything? Yeah, I'm about to, just had to get the Marketplace going. For people just tuning in, they got, of course, the new Iron Man. They got new takedowns for Hawkeye and Thor. Thor's is in particular pretty good. And they got the new bundle, Avengers Federation. Some fresh recolors for you. Definitely a lot better than the Gamma skins, I would say. This one is 3,000 credits for all of them. And you also get, of course, the Fragment Extractor and the Heroes Catalyst. I believe they are selling them individually. They usually sell them individually. Not this time. All right, so you gotta, if you, oh, here it is. So if you want the Federation ones individually, they are 500 credits a piece. They are rare tier. So yeah, 500 credits for them individually. And 3,000 for the entire bundle. All right, let's get the strike team going. Play some dailies. I spent some of my DNA keys, so if you have dailies, you are welcome. Especially. Arachnophobia, yes you can. If you want to join the strike team, reply in the chat with your PSN. Make sure if you haven't, add me on PlayStation. It is Sadat Soul. And Kwang. G's up, haters down. Rashad. I'll get you in next when we have an opening, assuming everyone joins. All right, just waiting for everyone to come in. I got the pose, so I'm all ready for photo mode. Art of the Zoo is not happening. Yeah, I can definitely recreate the poster. If you want to recreate the poster, it is the dramatic entrance emote. Do I think the MCU skins will ever go on sale again? I do. All right, everyone is in here except Bulky. Just in case he can't get in, send one of G's up, haters down. For everybody else, if you're new, got you. Tips for leveling up to 150. Aaron, actually, I have a video that I'm about to drop right after the stream ends. It's a full breakdown on leveling up, getting resources. I cover everything. I made a brand new updated video. Right now, if you join and become a member, it is already available for the channel members, but I'm going to publish it for everybody right after this stream. So if you're new or you're looking for some of the best places to farm for particular gear, I made an updated version taking into account new farming locations. So definitely check that out after the stream. Okay, let's bang out some dailies. But a general tip is that you're going to want to open chests. That is going to be the best way to get gear, because you need to have higher level gear in order to upgrade to level 150. You're essentially just going to be getting gear, and you're going to be dismantling the gear as soon as you get it without upgrading it. Once you hit 130, then you look for a gear that you want that fits your build, and then you're going to level it up and then level up your major artifact. But yeah, this video goes through everything. I even walk you through the farms at the end of the video. I show you gameplay. I show you exactly where you got to go in the levels. I cover it all. I got you. All right. This is the first time I'm showing my new Iron Man build that I made just for this suit. You guys, you haven't seen it in action yet, but this is just the basics. I actually went with lasers this time instead of the rockets. I got the plasma on the light signature, lasers with the sonic for the battery effect, reactive empowerment on the chest, and I got 2 cosmic affinity, and infuse ISO. By the way, it's like raining mad hard right now where I am. We're like in the middle of a pretty intense thunderstorm, so if the stream suddenly drops, it's because I have no power. Joe, just here to support you. Done with the game until something changes. Yeah, I feel you, bro, but I definitely appreciate you still stopping by and supporting the channel. And I do stream other games, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Right now, I'm currently playing Ghost of Tsushima, Kena, Bridge of Spirits, World War Z, and 2K22. So if any of those interest you, definitely check those out when I go live. James, what'd it do? Actually, it's not that bad this week. They got a really cool takedown for Thor. And they got an awesome new takedown for Hawkeye. And they got the new bundle actually isn't terrible. Of course, we got Iron Man. Get over here. Skin looks fire. Agreed. If there's name calling, I don't know. I haven't been following along, but if there's name calling or whatever argument, I don't care. Drop it. The chat isn't for that. If you want to, if you disagree, have a calm and rational argument. No name calling, no trolling, none of that. This is supposed to be a fun and chill community. So whatever your differences are, work it out. Scarlet Nexus actually, I thought Scarlet Nexus was going to be good. I just never ended up picking it up. Enemy down. All right, now that we're in the elevator, here is the new bundle, the Federation bundle. Captain America's got a new shield as well. Kate is probably the best one in terms of her actual skin. You want a Mark 42? You'll probably get it one day. Magma, whatever the issue is, drop it. Durag Hulk. Not a durag, he's got a headband on. There is a difference. Lisa dropped the purple Iron Man suit. To be fair, the Federation bundle, they have a couple of recolors that actually aren't bad, and I think the new Captain America shield they came up with was actually really good. Looked really cool. James is still avenging. Hasn't deleted it yet. Glad to see it. Be patient waiting for another MCU Hawkeye. Expectations are at the lowest though. So I know the actual suit itself, whenever they do a Hawkeye, I know that's going to look good. So the only question is the hair, and I think after the backlash from the first time, they're not going to make that mistake again. So when they do a Hawkeye skin again, I think it's going to be good. Wish you had Ghost of Tsushima's features with the skins, like unequip certain parts. Agreed. Yeah, just general customization. Like Future Revolution is probably the best example of customization. They go all out with the customization. This game could definitely use that. Just the ability to mix and match certain different aspects of your cosmetics, I think would be really good. But since they didn't put that in the game initially, it would probably take a lot of work to overhaul, because they didn't design the skins to be in pieces. They design all the costumes as just one big skin. maybe what they could do is add accessories in the future. No more buzz cut Clint. Yeah, definitely no more buzz cut Clint. Yeah, totally agree with you there. I know that's their version of Hawkeye. I don't think it looks good. Definitely not with certain skins. Got rid of that. Have a seat. You like Doctor Strange? We would all love Doctor Strange. We're probably going to be waiting a long time for Doctor Strange, though. No, actually, we're definitely going to be waiting a long time for Doctor Strange. I could definitely see him as a 2022 hero. No, 2023 hero. Yeah, because the 2022 heroes, I'm pretty sure are already set, and Doctor Strange is unfortunately not one of them. But 2023, if the game does well enough next year, that's when you might see Doctor Strange. Have a seat. All right, finally we can get to this part. I love being able to fly. Fix this. Almost got it. Put the shield up. Get rid of these. All right, now back to you. And you're dead. Vision would be sick too. Vision would definitely be sick, but I don't know where they're at with Vision. I think we'll see Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange for sure. If the game lasts until 2023. But 2022 is already pretty much set already. She-Hulk will probably come out early 2022, around the time that around the time She-Hulk's solo movie, her Disney Plus show comes out. That's when I'm expecting she'll be in the game. And then Winter Soldier will be out maybe like 3 or 4 months after that. And then I'm expecting Captain Marvel to close out the year with a expansion. And that's pretty much going to be how I think the content breaks down next year in terms of the actual heroes and the DLCs. Beyond 2022 is the actual mystery. That's what we don't know. From now until 2022, pretty established in terms of the heroes. Wanda would be a game. Either Wanda or Strange would be awesome. We get a flyer and a magic user and a very popular character. Like that'd be a home run. And of course another female for those that care about that sort of thing. You think we have to get War Machine or Falcon? Don't think they have any plans for Falcon, but I know they started on War Machine, but he might have been abandoned. Maybe they're saving him for Iron Wars, so there's a potential 4th hero next year, assuming they didn't abandon War Machine, which I don't think they should have. They probably just put him to the side, because it doesn't make sense to me to not put out War Machine if you've already put in so much work to get them together. Just drop him with Iron Wars for some cross promotion. What's up, Stefan? Yep, Iron Man skin definitely looks good. Will I be making a video on this Iron Man build? I think I will. I just got to get some footage with the actual new suit. Imagine Photon alongside Captain Marvel. War Machine and Falcon were data mined by Miller a while ago. Hopefully it comes true. Yeah, it's definitely happening. I don't know about War Machine, but yeah, the rest of the stuff is definitely a thing. You want a War Machine suit? Now, you are probably going to get the War Machine character next year. Has some lasers. The lasers are a lot more fun, and the Sonic, I just love the Sonic. Great job on the Sonic status effect. Sonic is such a good addition to the game. It's maybe because it's just so OP, but Sonic is like literally perfect with Iron Man. You get your heroics and intrinsic refilled. It's insane. Light them up. Need Sonic on your BP bracers ASAP. Yeah, if your build can support Sonic, and especially if you're close range, you're like a close range type of build, I cannot recommend Sonic highly enough. If you're close to the enemies in your build, get you some Sonic. Thank you, Ghost4193 for the sub. Welcome to the Durag Gang. Outriders is supposed to take over Anthem, but yeah, the people who play Outriders are returning to Anthem. I don't think you can return to Anthem. Isn't Anthem literally dead? I think the Outriders players like me are either returning to Marvel's Avengers or they're returning to Destiny 2. But apparently Outriders is supposed to get an expansion, so they'll be back. They definitely cleaned the game up a lot. So if they do an expansion, I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, it's still one tap for you. Well, they didn't fix it for you? That's nice. Trying to play as a Vitramite? Don't think that crossover's happening. You disable some of your takedowns on a character that had more than 8. How can you get them back on? Same way you took them off. Whenever you want to activate a takedown, it's the same way as if you were going to disable them. Press the button to disable. Press the button to enable. What's up, Jeff? You gotta run together. You have a sonic missile build. I have a sonic laser build. Yeah, for sure. We could definitely do that sometime. Bro, it's literally perfect. You could just you can just spam your lasers in close range because of the sonic buildup. It's so good. Playing Marvel Spider-Man is still better than Avengers. I mean, at this point, that's a pretty old and goofy comparison. Like, yeah, we know that Marvel Spider-Man as a overall product is better than Marvel's Avengers, but I'm not playing Marvel Spider-Man because it's a one-off experience. It's a single player game. It had their DLCs and now it's over. I don't go back to play it because there's nothing to do at all. Unless you want to just make videos of you swinging through the city for TikTok. The current limit for takedowns that you can equip is 8. They expanded it to 8 with the War for Wakanda update. So if you want to have 9 takedowns, you're out of luck. Have they confirmed they have been renewed for next year? What, this game? So there were conflicting reports. So according to what they told Paul Tassi at Forbes, they have the green light to develop content for next year. But in the dev stream, they said that their plans for 2022 still need to be approved and ratified. And then they came out to try to reiterate that they're still going to be producing content for 2022. So I think the truth of it is somewhere in the middle. I think they do have approval from Square Enix to start working towards 2022, but I think it's still performance dependent. Like if somehow the Spider-Man DLC doesn't do well in terms of numbers, then maybe Square Enix starts rethinking the 2022 relationship. But I think the game will do well when Spider-Man comes out, so I'm pretty confident at this point that we'll get some content at least for 2022. I just don't know how much of it. Because it's definitely not guaranteed. It's very much still performance based. They don't have the luxury of just developing whatever they want. You didn't think the Avengers story was great? I didn't think it was great either, but I thought it was solid. Very few a lot of game stories aren't great, but compared to the genre that they stepped into, the looter live service, the story was a masterpiece compared to what you usually get. Because it seemed like they wanted to do both. They wanted to have like the cool single player story driven experience with the whole live service looter aspect. And obviously the looter aspect hasn't worked at all, but I think the story is solid. So I think we will get Scarlet Witch soon. Not at all, Hit Girl. The absolute earliest you can expect Scarlet Witch in this game is sometime in 2023. Assuming this game gets renewed for another year. You didn't like Kamala being the main hero of the story? I ended up liking Kamala. That definitely not my first choice, and I think the game would have definitely benefited if they built the story around a different hero. But I thought, despite introducing a lot of people to Kamala for the first time, they did a really good job with the character. But we don't know if the decision to go with Kamala was influenced by Disney or they just really wanted to do it. Oops. Might need to upgrade my mic. Might need a new mic. This cord is mad loose for some reason. Yeah, no one. If they sold it, if they promoted it as a Kamala solo game, the sales numbers would have definitely been very different. There's no doubt about that. She's woke material, I guess. Probably a bit of that. I think if you look at the hero lineup for DLCs, it definitely feels like it was influenced by Disney and the Disney Plus lineup. So maybe marketing had something to do with it. Maybe Disney has something to do with it. Because all the heroes they're chosen like have Disney Plus shows, like going with Kate and Hawkeye back to back when they both have a show coming out. Kamala has a show. She-Hulk has a show. Winter Soldier has a show. But if that was a thinking, I'm wondering why they didn't lead off with Wanda and Vision as characters, DLC characters, instead of going with Kamala. Or some, even if they kept Kamala as the main focus of the story, not doing a WandaVision DLC. Feels weird. The web swing would probably be like the PS1 version of Spider-Man. Spider would not be like his solo game. Yeah, obviously people are going to compare Marvel's Avengers version of Spider-Man to Insomniac's version of Spider-Man, which definitely isn't fair. This is not a solo game built specifically for Spider-Man. The game worked because everything was built around Spider-Man. The city, everything was maximized so you can have the full Spider-Man experience. That is not the case in Marvel's Avengers, but I still think they're going to do a good job because one, they've done a good job with the characters so far. That hasn't been the issue. And two, Sony is putting their money up. So there's no way Sony is going to let them get away with putting out a whack version of Spider-Man. So I have no problems giving them the benefit of the doubt in that regard. Sony would not put up millions of dollars just to have Crystal Dynamics half-ass it. That's that's probably part of the reason it's taken so long for him to come out. They're making sure he's like absolutely perfect. Do I know when they're gonna bring back those old events? No. Maybe they'll start announcing them at the dev stream. But I mean, I would expect them to be relatively soon because there's not that much time left in the month, in the year. And they have what, like 5 events to recycle? Let's get some exotics. Melt down the super adaptoid. Melt down that adept adaptoid. Got him. Thank you, Kimmy Young, for the sub. Welcome to the Durag Gang. Yeah, I definitely gotta say, Laser Iron Man, definitely a lot more fun. Especially with the Sonic. Someone just stand middle. I'll take care of the turrets. Get him. Think you can hide up here? Get down. Is there a way to get a fix on the Substation Zero bug? I had no idea there was a Substation Zero bug. You said you can't start the mission chain? For Substation Zero? What do you mean? There's a Substation Zero mission chain? Pretty sure they just added Substation Zero to the game. The only thing it came with the Tachyon thing. But I don't know. I remember there being a mission chain. I think the traversal will be like Black Widow. I think it'll be I think it'll feel more like Black Panther with some aspects of Widow and Hawkeye. They made Black Panther very agile. He has actual wall attacks and wall crawling. So I can definitely see them expanding on that and putting that with Spider-Man. Dante Spartus, that's your favorite streamer, is on, and Iron Man skin is clean AF. Appreciate you, my friend. You have to start the Kate mission and solos. Yeah, I forgot all about Substation Zero. If there, general rule of thumb, sometimes there is a progression bug, but if there's a mission chain you have to do, check your objectives in the character menu, and it should give you the instructions to follow. I think endgame Iron Man skin is the best. I agree so far. I think that's his best skin. You won't let you talk to her? Yeah, did you complete? That's what we're trying to figure out now. Did you complete Kate Bishop? Did you do that? Where did you get the Sonic lasers for Iron Man? All Sonic and Vibranium gear is only available in Wakanda. In the video that I'm dropping after the stream ends, I show you the best way to farm Sonic and Vibranium gear. But yeah, you're gonna have to go to Wakanda. Either do the missions in Wakanda. Also, the gear vendor in Wakanda has some gear as well with Sonic and Vibranium, but you got to go there. See, someone had Vibranium active. Sonic and Vibranium. A very powerful combo. Everybody sleep on Kate. Thank you, Busy, for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. Yeah, I feel like Kate definitely isn't played a lot, for sure, but she is very powerful if you build her correctly. Pretty much every character is. She's obviously has limitations, like her heroics are pretty trash, to be honest, but you can make a pretty powerful range build with her. Iron Clan to your mains. Hawk, Hawkeye, Kate, Black Panther. Yeah, I definitely recommend getting Sonic with Iron Man. It's amazing. Sonic on Iron Man is like actually required at this point. You basically will just always have your intrinsic and your heroics. It's pretty nuts. This skin, can you rephrase that question, Fernando Costa? I'm not sure what you're trying to ask. Cool skin makes you remember PS2 Iron Man. Yep. Who are you gonna call? Last one. Spider-Man better be able to web up enemies to stun them. I don't know. That is curious. Like, people keep talking about the swinging, which is important. Traversal is notoriously pretty bad in this game if you're not a flyer. But I am curious what they're going to do with his webbing in combat. Are they going to make it a status effect, or how they going to handle that? I definitely didn't want this. Definitely don't need another range piece. At least not that one. Maybe I have better luck with the Mega Hive. Which skin do you think is the most fire? Definitely endgame. They did a great job with this suit, but I think endgame is clearly the superior design, in my opinion. Let's see. Let's start on the Mega Hive. Hold up. All right, we got one open spot. RB Waters. Who wants to join and fill in for B Waters? Oh, I'm behind on friend requests. Hold up. Let me know your PSN and I'll throw you in the strike team. Marquise is always down. Who was the one that trying to go up earlier in the chat? Rashad, that's what I was looking for. Marvel's Avengers is not crossplay, unfortunately. I don't see you, sir. Sometimes it doesn't pull up. Sometimes it doesn't come up. There it is. Child to one. Oh, are we going all Iron Man? There you go. Compare them side by side. These are probably the three best Iron Man skins. His Red Room Takeover recolor, his Endgame skin, and his solo movie, his Mark III. All right, Bruce. See you in a minute. Your missiles and lasers. You cryo, you get Jarvis Barrier every crit. Yeah, when it comes to my range pieces, I gotta have targeted buff. It's the best perk to have on a range piece. And then I was just hunting for a good piece of gear that has the opposite status effect for the light signature, because I like to do the battery. Once I got the sonic lasers that I was looking for, I just had to find like plasma on the light signature with good enough stats. All right, Rashad's in. Bruce Leroy's back, and then immediately leaving because he has a phone call. It's all good, sir. 3 Iron Mans and 1 Widow. How do you think Spider-Man will be in this game? He will be like a true Avenger. Combat will probably be very agile and fun. I think Black Panther will give us a decent idea of what Spider-Man's combat is like. I think while they were developing Black Panther, they were keeping Spider-Man in mind, and they're going to be probably using some of those assets and techniques to apply it to Spider-Man. Like, you know, as Black Panther has new mechanics like pouncing, and he can do wall. He can like actually stick to walls and do wall attacks. Plus his melee is, you know, just really fast and fluid. Definitely the best in the game in term melee in the game for sure. I think they'll apply a lot of that to Spider-Man. I think he'll have maybe like a web up mechanic. He'll have some more wall based attacks. He'll be, you know, very fast and agile with his combos. He'll be able to string, you know, a lot of air combos together, going back and forth. I'm guessing he'll have intrinsic similar to Hawkeye's. Hawkeye's intrinsic is actually kind of like a spider sense. If you just hold it for Hawkeye, he kind of will just auto dodge. It's just not as good. So I think they're going to expand on that. And with his spider sense, it'll be like probably like a combination then of his intrinsic and Kamala's, because Kamala's can dodge out of her intrinsic as well. I think Spider-Man will be able to dodge projectiles and melee with his intrinsic, which will be the spider sense. I'm definitely looking forward to testing out, see what they do. Spider-Man's ult, I have no idea. It depends on that. A lot of that depends on what they decide to do. Are they going to do like a more gadgety Spider-Man? Otherwise, I'm guessing some variation of webbing. Either it'll be like some kind of web-based attack, or I think he'll get some kind of buff, like Captain America's Brooklyn Brawler, something like that. Something that gives him some kind of boost in combat. Cannot stand these laser idiots. Yeah, when it comes to ultimates, they either make it a powerful attack, or they make it like some kind of 30-second or whatever buff, or a combination of the two. Tyverso, late as usual. Skin is not broken. So that's a nice plus. Looks good, as you know. See side by side with the endgame skin. No green stuff on the shoulders. You strongly believe Spider-Man will be in his 30s? You're not, yeah, Tyverso doesn't even have the game installed. He's definitely not buying this skin. He is protesting. Streams up when we get to support you. What do you mean, Bruce? Support me. You can, if you're already subscribed, you can support me by becoming a member, hitting the join button, or you can check the link in the description and access and check out today's sponsor, Fan Dominion. They got some awesome merch for every fandom pretty much. They got some amazing stuff for DC, Marvel. They got Star Wars, they got anime. All the merch you can think of, they got it. And the quality is great, the prices are crazy, and if you use my code Sadat, you get 10% off your order. That's another way to support the channel. Otherwise, like, subscribe. It all helps. Been watching my streams almost every day. Yeah, Bruce Leroy is here very often, despite being a family man. I appreciate it. What are you talking about, Ty? Ty is a mod of Thunder and a member. Do they have Dragon Ball Super March? Do they have Dragon Ball Super merchandise? I can check it out, actually. I know they have Demon Slayer. I saw that for myself. I can definitely check if they have Dragon Ball Super. See, let me just check real quick. They don't have any Dragon Ball on the site. Nah, I just checked. No Dragon Ball. I'll see if they're going to get some soon. I definitely would want some Dragon Ball merch as well myself. You want to play Captain Marvel? I do too. I think she's going to be good in this game. O2 looks good. Agree. Naruto. No problem, sir. Yep, definitely. Yep. Once again, links are in the description. Check out the site. See if there's anything you like. Use my code Sadat. Get yourself a discount. All of it supports the channel. Why is it? It's not letting me open this thing. There we go. That suit is clean. It does. Do I have a melee build for Iron Man? No. I have never built an Iron Man melee build, and I don't see myself starting. I have a melee in general. My Black Panther is a melee build. And I think nope, not even my Captain America. I do have a Widow melee that I can switch to. And I could probably make a Hawkeye build with what I have melee wise, but I usually stick to range. Range or Valor. Black Panther is the one character that I insist on sticking to melee. I refuse to make a ranged Black Panther. Anything new besides skin? Nothing is new except for skins. Everything new in the marketplace is what's new in the game right now. New takedowns, new skins, that's it. No new content. I do have a melee Kamala build, but I'm probably going to switch to range. Kids are in Florida, so you actually get more time to watch. Appreciate you. And that must be fun for you as well. I have a lot of friends that have kids, and they always look forward to those moments when they get some time to themselves. Nice little vacation. Vacation for the fam, it's a vacation for them. I really hate these robots, the phase bots. So annoying. Nighty night. Oh, Iron Man can actually be fun. Who knew? All they need to do is invent the sonic status effect. That's all it took. Hold still. What's up, Bobo? How you feeling today, sir? You're an Iron Man main. How's it not fun? I've never felt the Iron Man ever since they nerfed his missile spam back when Iron Man was the strongest character in the game. That's when after they nerfed him, that's when I stopped really playing Iron Man. But when I did, it just wasn't fun. I don't enjoy his setup, his combat, his loop. It just didn't really work. It was just a lot less fun than everybody else, especially with his limits on intrinsic. Like, he has very limited melee options, and his weapons are tied to all of his weapons are tied to intrinsic. But now that they have, I think the sonic status effect completely solve those issues with Iron Man's combat. Because the reactive empowerment is good, but it's not enough. It's not really enough, especially compared to what you get with Sonic. What's my Iron Man build with Sonic effect? I haven't made it yet. I'm gonna make a build video, but I'm not sure if I want to look for more pieces. I'm gonna see if I get like another good exotic or something. I'm looking to upgrade my chest piece. I definitely want some more precision. Who's left? Piece of cake. If you want to see my other build videos, check out my channel. There's a playlist that I have set up for my build videos. I think there's like 10 right now. It's on the homepage. If you scroll down, you should see build videos. Or just check under my playlist. Thomas Messrs, welcome to the Do-Rag Gang. Appreciate the sub. Got some sophistication. Thank you, string of characters that I can't read, for the sub. Welcome to the Do-Rag Gang. Phantom Ninja Gaming, welcome to the Do-Rag Gang as well. We are moving, getting closer and closer to 7,000 subs. Iron Man super squishy is first. To be fair, everyone's squishy to a degree. Especially when everyone's squishy when you don't have your stuff unlocked. But yeah, even fully unlocked, Iron Man is definitely squishier than the others, because some of the others, like Kamala, has healing. Thor and Hulk have armor. But once you build them right, especially if you use Sonic, it's pretty wild. What's going on, Tony? What I think the possibilities are for 2008 Hulk skin, very low. I think they're not going to be calling attention to non-current MCU canon skins. Like, it's either going to be comic book or MCU like official. Even though they kept Abomination, Edward Norton was replaced. All right, Spider. Yeah, I don't because Ed Norton, I don't think they're gonna do that skin. I think they're gonna do another Mark Ruffalo one. Gotta love the circle art reactor for sure. We got one more spot on the strike team, by the way, if anyone wants to join in. Do I like bacon Do I like bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches? I do, but I shouldn't because they're terrible for you. The fact that they nerf Hawk though, you don't hit the same. Definitely, I mean, definitely not on bosses, but for the rest of the content, my Hawk is pretty much the same. Can you get Sonic with your Black Widow? You can get Sonic and Vibranium on every character. You just got to go to Wakanda. How is new MCU Iron Man? Well, we saw it in the preview already, so we knew they did a good job on the design. In game, it's not buggy so far. I like the glow of, you know, the eyes and the chest. A few people said they thought it was too bright, but I thought they did a good job. Jav, let me get my boy Jav in here. He said you got a missile. You said you got the missile laser, the missile Sonic. If you're new, don't have me on PlayStation already, it's Sadat Soul. I like Ed Norton as Hawk, but I understand why he didn't work in the MCU. Thank you, CW Volcanicus, for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. Ed Norton is definitely a more serious filmmaker type of person, and he's definitely was not going to let Kevin Feige tell him what to do. Batman Kev, thank you for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. Yeah, once they knew Norton was going to ask for creative control, they were like, nah. Brian, thank you for the sub. Welcome to Durag Gang. You don't like Woody Harrelson as Carnage? I love Woody Harrelson as everything. I'm all about it. Hawk's MCU skins won't look good if they don't change his model. That I definitely agree with. I think, because, I mean, it's not like he has a lot of great MCU skins to begin with. I think his Ragnarok, actually, I think his Ragnarok skin will be fine. They already have basically a skin for Hawk very similar to what he wore in Thor Ragnarok in the game, and it looks really good. So I think if they do Ragnarok Hawk, I think it'll look good. But yes, for some other Hawk fits from the comics as well, I definitely would like a better model, but I don't think they're going to change the model. Heard he's more difficult to work with. Definitely. About to add me on PS5. X Precision. All right, Bobo. You finally got a BP build after a nerf chest piece. Congrats, Big B. Jim Carrey is Carnage? Nah, bro, nah. I know Jim Carrey can do serious-ish stuff, but nah. I don't know, bro. I don't know about Jim Carrey. I don't know. I love Woody Harrelson. I think he's a good Carnage. I think he's gonna do great as Carnage. Edward Norton definitely wouldn't settle for what they did to Ruffalo's Hawk. Big facts. Edward Norton be like, you're gonna what now? Don't look like a joke to you? Let the orbs fly. Light them up. Feel like they're going to show Spider-Man soon. Yeah, because assuming you're using the crystal dynamics soon, which could mean in the next few weeks or the next 6 months. Bro, yes, have you not seen 23? I have seen 23. That's why I know Jim Carrey can do serious. But I can't help but think of Jim Carrey and and some other stuff like Sonic. I'm just like, I don't know. There's like a fine line. He'll have to strike between funny and serious, and I just can't help but think of his performance as the Riddler and Batman Forever. I'm saying maybe he'd probably do good, but I'm good with Woody Harrelson. Age of Ultron, Hulk skin, but those crazy eyes during the Hulkbuster fight. Yeah, that'd be something. I don't think he'd be a terrible Carnage or anything. I just prefer Woody Harrelson. I don't think Jim Carrey would be substantial enough of an upgrade based on what I've seen from Woody Harrelson so far. Melt this down real quick. Looks exactly like Cleus Cassie in the comics. Yeah, they both look the part, but Woody definitely looks the part, and Woody's just a great actor. I have no regrets so far. Such a good takedown. Who's left? Alright, they're all dead. Red Hawk skin. I think there's definitely a Red Hawk skin coming. I know they were working on Red Hawk as a villain. That came out in the leaks. I don't know if they're going to stick with it though. I think that might have been canceled. So we'll probably get a skin at some point. You think Woody's too goofy to be Carnage? I don't know. Like, it's like we're basically judging it off of like one scene in Venom and the trailer so far. From what I've seen in the trailer, I think it works because it fits the tone of the movie. Remember, keep in mind, the Venom movies aren't serious. You know, they're violent. They're relatively violent action movies, but they still, you know, have like MCU type of comedy, you know, especially Venom 2. There's a lot, you see the trailer, there's a lot joking between Venom and Eddie Brock. So I'm fine with so Woody Harrelson, you know, cracking some jokes and makes sense in context. Jim Carrey as Joker in a Batman film? Definitely not. I don't want Jim Carrey anywhere near another Batman movie. I'm also not in a hurry to see another Joker. I feel like Heath Ledger was the definitive Joker. The only other actor I'd want to see try out as Joker potentially would be Johnny Depp. But I think Johnny Depp would be better as the Riddler than the Joker. Oh yeah, the dude from Gotham. He was in Shame. He played Ian in Shameless. He played young Joker, but not Joker in Gotham. He's actually pretty good. He's actually did a really good Joker. He is funny as Riddler. That movie was terrible. That movie was so bad. Those Joel Schumacher Batman movies were a disgrace. I mean, a lot of the comedy was definitely unintentional. Like, come on, who actually wrote bat nipples and a bat credit card into the script with a straight face? Like, come on, bro. What are we doing here? Heath Ledger, best live action Joker. Mark Hamill, best animation Joker. Yep, that's correct. No one's topping Mark Hamill voice. That is iconic. He was also a character in a Star Wars game. Uppercut. Jedi Fallen Order, that cat who played Joker in Gotham. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he was in Jedi Fallen Order too. Yeah, he was in Shameless, Jedi Fallen Order. He was in Gotham. And he was awesome. He was awesome as Joker. And it definitely caught me off guard because I only knew him from Shameless. I knew he was a decent actor. I didn't know he could pull off a convincing Joker. Joaquin Phoenix. Oh yeah, I forgot all about Joaquin Phoenix. I forgot. The only problem with the Joaquin Phoenix was it was an amazing performance. It wasn't necessarily an amazing Joker. Like, Joaquin Phoenix is just, a goated actor, but his Joker wasn't really Joker. It was just a crazy guy. It didn't have the menace. He didn't quite have, the criminal genius. He showed signs of, the malice at the end when he, finally snapped and just gave in. But I thought it was just more so just a great performance rather than like an incredible Joker, because it was an origin story. What's up, BLT? Great sandwich. I always wanted to see William Dafoe and Jim Carrey as the Joker. William Dafoe? I mean, to me, he's Green Goblin, but I think William Dafoe could. Nah, I can't see it. Nah, not William Dafoe. I'm thinking of him with the makeup and. Nah, I don't like it. Great actor, but I'm not seeing it. Joker just got lucky most of the time in that movie. Yeah, I felt like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker was it was less a Joker movie and more of a character study, and of course a commentary on the society that we live in. We live in a society. Oop. Put the shield down. Is that vibranium on that exo? Gotta light it up with some Sonic. Got him. Can't believe I'm actually enjoying myself playing Iron Man. I'm definitely posting this build. You make a good black mask. You like to see a Chucky origin story? No, we don't need any more. I'm not liking all of these horror reboots. I don't know about Chucky. Chucky was pretty cool when I was a kid, but I was a kid. But now, me imagining in 2021 a horror movie about a tiny doll that kills people. Like, as a child, the premise made sense to me. As an adult, it's very stupid. Like, they definitely have to make some changes and have some smart writing in there to make it work. Because the Chuckies were not good movies. Leto's the best because he used the meme line. Leto is the worst because he used the meme line. We live in a society. I mean, by default, no. Jared Leto's Joker is the worst by default. Because of that line. Because of that line. And everything else. It was just, no. It just was not it. You got dailies? All right, we'll bang out some dailies as well. Because I wanna stack up my DNA keys again. He was a man before he was a doll. Yeah, he was possessed. See, the problem of doing an origin movie like that is if you do an origin where he's a human, then it's just a slasher movie. If you do it when, and then he ends up in a doll's body. Like, I don't think it would be interesting. The only interesting thing about the movie in the first place was the premise that it was a doll. I don't think him being a human would make for much of a premise. I don't know how many people even remember Chucky enough to be interested in a reboot, let alone one where he's a human instead of a doll. So yeah, I think they just stay away from the reboot. Just make up a new character to frighten children. Make something original. No reboot. Who's left? You're mine. He's human. They can explore the voodoo element. Oh no. The more I'm hearing about this Chucky Origins movie, the more terrible it sounds. Is this a melee Iron Bill with Sonic? No, this is a range Iron Man. This is a range and Valor Iron Man build with Sonic. You love Chucky as a kid? I definitely watched all of them as a kid, even though I probably wasn't supposed to. You think people wanted a new Bill and Ted movie? Yes. There are people love the originals, and people always want an excuse to watch Keanu Reeves in a movie. So yeah, they definitely wanted a Bill and Ted. Fans of the original and people that just love Keanu Reeves. You're Sin, you're alive. How's the family? My friend. Now we got both mods in the building. You love the Matrix, but really another one? I mean, yeah, money. And I would love, to be fair, I would love, in the case of the Matrix, I definitely do want a fourth one. Because I thought the third one was just bad, was a bad movie. And I love a better send-off for the character of Neo. Perhaps this one won't be. Maybe this one will be bad too. But the Matrix progressively got worse. Literally the only good part of the third Matrix movie was the fight scene at the end. That was we just got out of the way. Enemies defeated. Moving on. Matrix Resurrections looks like the Matrix all over again. It definitely does. It definitely does. They're definitely starting. That's why I'm curious about it. The last we saw of Neo, he went full Jesus and took out, sacrificed himself to reboot the system essentially and take out the agent Smiths. And now he's apparently back in the Matrix and doesn't know who he is. So I'm fully prepared for the movie to suck, but I'm hoping that it's good. But you know, it's Keanu Reeves. The one thing the trailer looked good. The one thing I didn't like was they basically got a bootleg Lawrence Fishburne to play what looks like the same role. I don't know if they couldn't get the real Lawrence Fishburne or what, but I like the actor. I definitely am not a fan of them doing another Lawrence Fishburne type of character. What's up, Rio? Do I have skin giveaways? I've given away a lot of skins on this channel, yes. I've done giveaways for all of the original MCU skins, actually. As well as Black Panther. Too many of you guys, get out the way. There we go. How do you hit me through the pillar? All right, that's it. All right, cool. Let's move on. Iron Man skin is sick. Definitely high quality. You don't like Black Man or Morpheus? I definitely do not. If you can't get Lawrence, you brought back Trinity. If you can't bring back Lawrence Fishburne and don't have the character at all. Put somebody different. To get a black guy that looks kind of like him in that he's just bald and black, I don't like it. One bit. Especially offering the pill, nah. Get Lawrence Fishburne or don't do it at all. Did I ever play the Matrix Path to Neo on PS2? One of my favorite games of all time. I was big into the Matrix back then. Oh, obviously, I love the first movie and the second movie, despite its flaws. I was still a fan of the series. Animatrix, the animated series version, loved that. That was really good. And when they announced they were making a Matrix video game, Enter the Matrix, I got super excited. But then when we played it, we found out, oh, it's not the Matrix game that we thought it was going to be. It's a Matrix game with characters that we never heard of. And I was like, all I wanted was a Matrix game where I got to play as Neo. That's literally all I wanted. And to my shock, they actually made it. I couldn't believe it when they announced they were doing it. And it did not disappoint. The game was awesome. There's obviously not this same level of interest in the Matrix franchise as there was, but I would love a next gen version of Path to Neo. That would be insane. Even if they don't do a whole new game, if they just If they literally just did a remaster of Path to Neo for next gen, I would play the hell out of that game. Hey, it was so good. Imagine if they have Lawrence in the movie and him saying he's in it would be a spoiler. I mean, that's not really a real spoiler. Like, they already showed, we knew beforehand we knew they were making a Matrix 4. Then we found out Keanu Reeves and Carrie Ann Moss was in it. Like, why? What purpose would it be to hide the fact that Lawrence Fishburne is in it? Just for what? Like a surprise cameo? Just give me Lawrence Fishburne. I don't need a surprise. Just put him in a movie. Get bootleg Fishburne out of there. Oh, no, you don't. What's up, Jesse? You missed a very large chunk of the stream. We went over the marketplace. I'm wearing the skin right now. The skin looks good. It works. There's no bugs that I've found. They did a good job. They've got some new takedowns in the marketplace if you're interested. They're both awesome. They got one for Thor and one for Hawkeye. And they have a new bundle. Couple bundles, but they have the new outfit set, the Federation skins, and they're actually a lot better than the Gamma. They even gave Captain America a new shield. The rooftop battle fighting all Smiths. Even the ending of that game where you fight the giant, like a giant mech version of Smith made out of buildings and trash. It was, I just loved all of it. Hey, yo, Sada, I'm gonna need that Iron Man build. Sheesh, that melts. Oh yeah, bro, I literally started making this build yesterday. Well, cause I was like, well, I gotta get the skin and I gotta show off the build. So if I'm going to play Iron Man, I might as well put together a build that I actually like. Cause I was tired of playing the old one, the missile one. And yeah, this build go hard. I'm definitely gonna make a build video for it. Iron Man with Sonic is a dub. Matrix of PS5 will be fire. Wholeheartedly agree. All right, let's go for that exotic. It's more disrespectful that they're redoing the dojo scene without Lawrence Fishburne. He's going back. He's going to, bro. As soon as I like, the trailer was good too. Like up to that point where I saw him, when I saw him offer the pill, I'm like, no. As soon as I saw a Lawrence Fishburne lookalike offering Neo the pill, I'm like, nope. Don't do that. I'm not on board. Any events this week? The week is technically over, so nope. Just the flashback thing. They're giving out legendaries that you usually get from completing vaults for completing the flashback missions that last until the 30th. Maybe they'll announce something tomorrow at the dev stream. We know they're bringing back those old events. We just don't know when. They gave Hawkeye new arrows. You made this build to fly. Yeah, I literally just yesterday. I literally was like, yeah, I want a Mark III Iron Man build and lasers. I want to do lasers because missiles were getting boring. And I'm like, well, Sonic is really good, so I just went to Wakanda, went to the Snowy Tundra, Day of Remains, grabbed some stuff that I liked, and boom, here we go. Looks good. Yeah, I got a free bundle. On other people didn't get it, but I got a free flashback bundle. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because maybe because it was a cheap bundle, cheaper than the other ones, and I already own some of the skins in it. Yeah, missiles were only fun when you can do the animation cancel. Oh, nice sneak attack, sir. Have some cosmic. Ooh, caught him slipping. I was using the force field. Oh, they wouldn't let me move. Hate when they do that. Hawkeye with Sonic Fire. Hawkeye with both Sonic and Vibranium Fire. Thor with Vibranium Broken. Sonic Hawkeye is very powerful, yes. Vibranium Thor melts. I do have a Vibranium Thor build right now. At least I just have it on the hammer and it goes stupid. I'm gonna show you after this because I gotta do my Tachyon riffs and the Monica to try to see if I can get the Grips of the Storm that I want. But yeah, Thor with Vibranium goes stupid. In Hollywood or anything is possible with makeup CGI. That's true. Jason Voorhees just re-downloaded Marvel's Avengers after killing teenagers. I wonder how many people are going to be doing the pose. Elite aim team ain't here. Reload that checkpoint. Oh, never mind. There they are. They spawned in late. Oh, Quang died. Literally feel bad using Thor with Vibranium even though you're fighting AI. Bro, it's so dumb. Like I have the piece from Wakanda vendor that gives you Vibranium on range power attacks and Vibranium payload on crits. It's so dumb. Why do I always talk about you killing people? Because that's kind of your thing. When they make another one about you, I don't know, starting a non-profit other than murdering people, then we'll talk. But, you know, you did name yourself after a very famous mass murderer, so. You can change your name to Jason Biggs. He doesn't kill people as far as I know. Jason, you like Jason better than Michael Myers? I think the Halloween movies were better than the Jason movies, for sure. For sure. Even though Michael Myers is kind of weird as a serial killer. All right, Bruce Leroy, appreciate you. That new Halloween look good. This man does. Yeah, Halloween. When they do reboots, for some reason, Halloween's end up to be pretty decent. I think it's that I think a lot of it has to do with that music. I mean, you can't beat it. It's such a great theme. Truly iconic. That's like the one song I could play on piano. The Halloween theme. Have a seat. Let me charge you up real quick. Don't mind me, just using you as a battery. See this hot, let me log in real quick. All right, Team Land, Squid. Yeah, definitely, if you're an Iron Man fan, definitely worth copping. The only bad Halloween was the Rob Zombie one. Agreed. Rob Zombie is a weird character. So, definitely on brand. Jason's out here killing people, taking their YouTube channel. Imagine if that's a reboot. Reboot Friday the 13th with social media. Jason's a disgruntled social media influencer that goes on a rampage and starts killing his competition. Yeah. Shows man logs on his YouTube channel. Even worse, he logs into the YouTube channel just to delete the YouTube channel. Get down. Jason didn't have to go that far. Oh, he is evil. That's the one way I could think of Jason. I can't think of anything more evil than deleting someone's YouTube channel in a way that they can't recover. There's a lot of evil in this world, but that is definitely near the top of the list. At this point, they might as well take their time with Spider-Man. We know he's coming out this year, probably December. How would Jason even use a keyboard with those big ass claws? How dare you said. Did you just confuse Jason Voorhees with Freddy Krueger? How dare you? How dare you? They even did a crossover movie, sir. Freddy versus Jason with Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child. Did anyone actually remember that movie, Freddy versus Jason? Freddy Krueger versus Jason fight. A whole movie built on them fighting each other. You can definitely tell Hollywood was out of ideas. Yes, and you send left the chat. Freddy versus Jason was an actual thing. Yeah, before there was Alien versus Predator, there was Freddy versus Jason. And I have to say, Freddy versus Jason, definitely a better movie than Alien versus Predator. But that's not saying much. Keep it a buck. What are your favorite obvious cash grab versus movies? I think how many were there? You in first grade when that came out? I was not. I think I was old enough to see it in theaters. What year did it come out? Did I watch the new What If? Yes, sir. I did a review and discussion on it yesterday. And I am deeply devastated that you didn't watch that live stream. I was okay. I gave the episode a 6 out of 10. I'm personally not a fan of the goofy Thor that they've decided is going to be the new norm for Thor in the MCU. I thought the episode was a bit too silly for my taste. I thought they just went over the top and made Thor look like a complete moron. So definitely not nearly as good as the Killmonger episode. I know they had to, you know, switch up the tone because the last What Ifs have been pretty serious by MCU standards, but I didn't like that one. Man, you make me want to play this game. Oh, tell Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics that I'm keeping the people engaged in Marvel's Avengers. Show your boys some love. Your favorite movie is Sharknado. I still haven't brought myself to see that movie. I understand it's now a cultural phenomenon, but it's hard for me to intentionally watch bad movies because I have so much stuff that I still have to watch that's actually good. But one day I'll check out Sharknado. 2003. I was in high school. If it was 2003, that was 3 years before I graduated high school. So I still needed my mommy to take me to the movies. You think the Thor one was your favorite? I would think the Thor one would be Yasin's favorite because it's got his baby Brie Larson in it. But it's definitely one of my least favorites so far. Probably might be actually my least favorite. See what they give me. Trash. High mind repulsors. Don't need it. High mind plating. Chance perfect invading. Gives me a Jarvis barrier. But I might. It's not a reactive buff though. Stats are what I was along the lines of what I was looking for. Whose skin do I want next? Ragnarok Thor. Bring it on. Let me put that new takedown on. And where is it? Today's Tachyon Rift is here. Is that a build or a filter? No filters in this game. Your lasers are will look different depending on what status effect you have on your range piece. If you have gamma on your range piece, your lasers are going to be green. If you have PIM, they're going to be red, etc. My lasers have sonic on them, so they definitely look different than the normal. I don't want to watch Sharknado. Thank you, Gokai Mike, for the sub. Welcome to Dare Gang. Remember when you said you were alive? Now you're dead. Did the fight prove who win in the MCU? It proved that it didn't prove anything. It proves what the writers in the MCU want to win in that fight. That's really what it comes down to. The writers in the MCU want Captain Marvel to be the strongest, along with Scarlet Witch. So of course, which is not surprising. They already pretty much directly showed that in Endgame when Thor, working with Captain America and Iron Man, couldn't do anything to Thanos without the stones. But Brie Larson comes in and just manhandles Thanos with the full gauntlet until she got wrecked by the Power Stone. Imagine the Spidey skins. Imagine the marketplace spending. Am I going to do an Iron Man build video? Yep. I'm going to do another one for the laser build. That new takedown is fire. Yeah, Hawkeye's takedown and Thor's look fire. When I saw Thor's, I was like, yeah, I gotta put that on. First they gave me the Tachyon rift. Oh, let me put the other. Gotta put the vibranium on. Yep, this is the one. Your wallet, yeah. Wallets are going to be down tremendous when Spider-Man comes out. Because you know they're going to bless up the marketplace. On my way. How you go down with Iron Man, Jav? Shame on you. I'm still in your Hulkbuster, sir. Hulkbuster Thor. Put this in the MCU. Let me hop out. Didn't know you could steal Hulkbusters. Yep. You can steal Hulkbusters. If you hold it with Iron Man, you can just leave the Hulkbuster on the ground, and then any of your teammates can get inside of it. All right, let's get to these objectives. Breaking news, Saddam Hussein caught stealing Hulkbuster. Fortunately, I could do this solo. Hold that vibranium, sir. Am I going to play the new Gotham Knights? Does a bear poop in the woods? All right, where is that? Where is that thing? Oh, here we go. Put that down. Well, pop the heroic real quick. Now I can do it solo. Doorbuster. That is an actual armor. Currently, he has the. I think his strongest armor right now is the Godbuster. That's the current Iron Man's currently strongest armor. It's made to take out Celestials. There's a bear poop in the woods. Sadat, the philosopher. I am a man of many gifts. Philosophy is one of them. I did, in fact, take a philosophy class in college, my first semester, and I got an A. So yeah, I'm kind of an expert. I took philosophy my first semester, and I took ethics my second semester. So pretty much am a philosopher. I think that's how that works. I did all sorts of learnings about Socrates and Nietzsche. I'm Odin Sadat Vorson. Odin's a god. Technically, Iron Man has a Sadat Buster. I don't think he made a armor specifically for Odin. He made a celestial armor. The god buster is technically for a god, celestials. He didn't make an all father armor. So it doesn't count. There are levels to this, as another great philosopher, Meek Mills, once said. And the levels to this are, all gods aren't created equal, you know? You have Thor, who's a god. Odin's technically a god, but you know, he's the all-father. Celestials can be gods. The one above all is the god, the ultimate god of Marvel. So I've been absorbing knowledge since college. I've been actually absorbing a lot of knowledge after college. I learned way more after I left college. That's where most of my knowledge was acquired after I left college. I picked up some stuff in some of the classes that were interesting, but mostly I learned about the art of beer pong, traveling around New York. Oh, I learned that Chinese people make the best tacos. Just some life lessons you learn by going to college. Others, a lot of the important stuff you can learn with the internet. But Chinese tacos are in fact the best tacos. Your Thor is godly. He is a god. So I had to do him right. It's that vibranium. That vibranium. All father armor would be fire. How do you unlock Black Panther? You buy the game. And Black Panther is, you buy the game, you download everything, then you go play the War for Wakanda expansion. As soon as you start the campaign, Black Panther is available. You start out playing Black Panther. You do the first mission, he's unlocked. You get to do the harm room, whole 9 yards. Is someone going to get time or what? Yes, I'll do it and kill everybody. You got caught slacking a lot, Jav. They're exposing you out here. And no one's standing in the middle. Is this everyone's first Tachyon riff? Like you know how these work. Someone stands in the middle, someone gets time. You guys are getting exposed in 4K out here. You were distracted. I'm managing an entire stream and doing just fine. What's your excuse? Looking at text messages. Try looking at constant walls of text messages while playing the game and carrying on a conversation. No excuses. Play like a champion. My string is bringing the worst to people. I mean, you are technically a god. That's no excuse. But they're nervous playing on stream. Is that what it is? I didn't realize the pressure was getting to you guys. Assemble. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, Dad was just chilling. Dad just chilling with the adaptoid. While we're running out of time. All right, this part shouldn't take long. You'll come in here with bass and pounce everybody. That's the last thing we need. Black Panther coming in here, pouncing, and taking like 10 hours to finish off the enemy. He's doing it. What he's doing is pounce. I hate that when I'm playing online and match up with a Black Panther and we can't clear the objective because we have to wait for him to finish pouncing. Because for some reason, Crystal Dynamics decide to make it so that you can't attack the enemies while pounce is happening. Lasso. Sadaf Borson. Yeah, that is Odin's official last name. That's why he calls me Borson. Because I am the all-father of the Do-Rag Gang. You want to do an OLT? I forgot all about that. And of course I get trash. Of course I get trash. Garbage. All right, let me do Monica. Giggity. Crystal Dynamics, for the love of God, please add a gear reroll system. We gotta get a reroll system. This is crazy. I've been literally looking for the same piece for 2 months. Almost 3. And it would immediately be solved with a reroll mechanic. They said something about gear. They're working. Yeah, they're trying to be really cute with the phrasing. The gear upgrading rework. It's not a rework. They're literally just giving you, because they're raising the power level cap. They, rather than making you farm all of your gear all over again. They're adding in a system so that you can increase the power level of your gear more than you can already do it, so that you can get to the new power level cap without farming entirely new stuff. I think they said you'll be able to go from 100 to the new cap. That's the change the gear they're making. They're not letting you reroll your stats. They're not letting you modify your gear at all. Literally just increasing the power level to match the new cap. That's it. You got an exotic. But was it a good exotic? When are they going to add Fortnite dances to this game? Probably never. I can safely say probably never. None of the character, unless they add a character that's known for dancing, it's not happening. You want this game to blow up? Hope it doesn't pull the. Hope they don't pull the plug. I mean, that's largely going to depend on Crystal Dynamics and how their content performs. As long as they're making money, Square Enix will keep writing the checks. You're sending a meme about that on Twitter. Looking forward to it. Like Deadpool. Yeah, I can see Deadpool having some dances. I don't think he's coming to the game, but yeah, that would be a character. Or if they were going to add Star-Lord as a character, he would get some dances. That man loves to dance. I mean, the odds of this game blowing up more, like the game peaked in September. You know, it had 3 million in sales, but it obviously wasn't in a great state to take advantage of it. So there's a possibility of it, you know, making a comeback if enough changes are made, start regaining some of that popularity. Especially if they add, you know, popular characters. Like, the potential is there. The problem has just been the execution. Like, Marvel is still popular, still a very popular IP. Right now, it looks like they're going to try to do more cross promotion with the MCU. Like, Spider-Man could bring in a ton of players. The problem, though, with that is that all the players that Spider-Man is going to bring to the game are going to just be on PlayStation. Now, fortunately, PlayStation, because it is so superior, does have a lot of numbers. But if they were adding a hero that's very popular, that everyone had access to, they would be able to properly maximize that cross motion. Like, if Spider-Man was available for everybody, then I got the takedown. But Widow had the invisibility. Boo. Yeah, if Spider-Man was available for everybody, then they would get a huge surge in players. Thank you, Brian Nunes, for the sub. But because Sony was like, nah, screw Xbox and PC. Well, all those new players that are coming pretty much is going to be PlayStation. So gotta hope that PlayStation alone can carry. Just copy Future Revolution about the pay to win garbage. They can definitely take some notes from Future Revolution. You know, more Marvel locations, more raids. The biggest thing they could take Future Revolution is character selection, cosmetic quality, cosmetic customization, and multiplayer activities. I mean, it's too late to make it a truly open world game with, you know, hubs like they have in Future Revolution. But yeah, Future Revolution has raids, so they can have that. Patrol mode is the closest they could do to like a open world type of deal. So get that patrol mode done, do it right, start doing more raids, make better cosmetics, add some customization options. It'll be fun. Add more popular heroes. After this, you need to hop off. All right. By the way, Guardians of the Galaxy game looks good. Better than expected. I'm reserving judgment until I can actually play it. Unfortunately, they didn't send me in it. They didn't allow me to participate in the preview that they gave some other Avengers content creators. But hopefully I can get a review copy of the game. But even in Lejeune's review, he said that he didn't like Star-Lord's melee. He said Star-Lord's melee felt like really bad and a little janky, which makes sense because just looking at the combat, like the graphics and the cutscenes look really good, but the combat doesn't look smooth, especially for what I expect from something that's going to be on next gen. So you can tell, you just look at it and tell the game wasn't designed specifically for next gen. It was designed to be more of a current gen game. So it'll have some moments where it looks really good, but the combat hasn't looked great to me. That's why I want to like play it and see how it feels. But my gut is that the game is going to be carried by the story. That's going to be like the big thing. The story, the environments, I think that's going to carry. I have a feeling the combat is not going to be the highlight. Which could be fine. It could work for them, depending on, you know, the quality, obviously. You don't want the combat in the Guardians game to be bad, but the comparison to Mass Effect is definitely probably appropriate. I don't think it's going to be a trash Marvel game, but I don't think it's going to be like, you know, a game breaker either. Kena is literally if Pixar made a movie into a game. Yeah, it is. I'm probably going to be playing Kino on Friday before the dev stream, if they have one. What you're really scared of is that Batgirl HBO movie. Yeah, I'm definitely afraid of Warner Brothers and their DC extended universe plans. Definitely doesn't feel like they have everything under control. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it won't be just woke bait. But probably going to be bad. I am looking forward to the Batman though. And I'll check out the Peacemaker spinoff. I just saw they posted a teaser for it. June was really the only one to criticize everything. Everyone else just gave it praise. Reminds you of EA game changers. Yeah, that's probably like that's probably one of the reasons why Crystal Dynamics never invites me to anything or reaches out. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that takedown's fire. They're concerned that I'm going to be too critical of the game. So they rather just pretend that I don't exist. But yeah, if I play the Guardians game and there's something wrong with it, I'm definitely going to tell you guys. Because I know I know a lot of you rely on me when it comes to games that you haven't picked up yet to tell you the truth. Like, is it worth buying? What's good about it? What's bad about it? Yeah, so I'm just going to give an honest and fair review. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I do with every games. Even if I get early access, whether I get early access or not, I'm going to tell you what I think of the game. Think it's going to be 8 out of 10? I think it'll be like a 7. Apparently, W are going to make a movie in a more pleasing, people-oriented type of way. So you still have hope for them? I mean, I have hope for some of the stuff. Like, I think Black Adam is going to be a good movie. I think Shazam 2 will be decent. I don't know about everything else. The Batman. I just mentioned the Batman. Robert Pattinson. It looks good. I mean, it could be bad, but they definitely nailed the trailer. It's one of the best trailers I've ever. That first trailer for the Batman. One of the best trailers I've ever seen. Use gravity to pull me to her doom. Intrigued with the Flash film? Yeah, depends on who's making it. I'm concerned with the Flash film because there's been so much turnover behind the scenes. When there's a lot going on with a film, you know, people going in and out of it. Especially Warner Brothers, they've shown that their interference can definitely ruin a movie. So I don't know, but it could be good. I'll definitely try it out. You trust The Rock will do Black Adam some justice. He's very passionate about. I tend to trust The Rock because I know from his movie career that when it comes to choosing movies, he reminds me of Will Smith. He's very particular about what he's in and how he's represented. And now that he's you know, such a massive name and one of the few actors that can bring in, you know, numbers even in a pandemic, he's got a lot of power. He's got a lot of say so in Hollywood. So he doesn't usually attach himself to bad movies. He knows what his audience expects and he tends to deliver. So I think Black Adam is going to be fire. I want to see a new version of the Riddler. Yeah, I'm curious. Who's not skipping? The new Supergirl got you having butterflies in your belly. The new Supergirl, what, in the DC EU Supergirl? Are you talking about Melissa Benoist? Because the Supergirl I saw at WB was not it. Bro, they always give me the wrong one. Come on. That's so annoying. Warner Brothers better do your favorite DC character justice, pun intended. Will Smith was in the first film. We know how that turned out. Apparently, that turned out that way because of the studio. We still have to get the errors cut. But Will Smith, Will Smith's career speaks for itself. I mean, the dude knows how to pick a banger. He's made so much money off his movies, like, it's without question. Big B, anyone can join. We have one spot open. You gotta tell me you're a PSN. Think Will Smith was solid as that shot. I do too. I think the movie could have been a lot better. I think it was very clear there were editing and other issues going on. Yeah, Grips of the Storm. So did I. But there's no targeted buff. That is the only important thing. I definitely would. I'm not dying to see the errors cut, but I assume it would be a lot better than the theatrical version, because I know how dumb Warner Brothers is with their input. So it wouldn't surprise me if that Suicide Squad movie was actually a lot better without studio interference. But the Suicide Squad was still awesome. I don't think we'll be able to compete with that. You're disappointed he wasn't making a return? I'm not. I didn't mind. I'm sure he didn't want to do it because of how it went. So if WB stops interfering with the films, then we would have more great DC films. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there are some times when studios should intervene, you know, to reel writers in and get them on track, but in most cases it's not a good idea. Producers tend to be money men and empty suits that know nothing about what makes a good film or what's good creatively. They tend to be complete morons. So in Warner Brothers, whoever they have that's overseeing these DC movies, yeah, needs to permanently step back. All right, Yasin. Idris Elba is one of your favorite actors. Love his take on Bloodsport. Oh yeah, he was awesome. He's always awesome. I love Idris. Yeah, I've been following Idris' career for a while. I think he got his first big break in a Tyler Perry movie, one of the few Tyler Perry movies that I actually enjoyed. And of course, The Wire, which became a phenomenon. But yeah, his big movie, in terms of movies, yeah, I remember he was first in that Tyler Perry movie. And he just kept going from there. Daddy's Little Girls. Yeah, that's the one. Daddy's Little Girls. Yeah, not a fan of a lot of Tyler Perry movies, especially the Medea stuff, but Daddy's Little Girls was very good. You want to get your Thor My power 150. If you're at 148, then that means you haven't upgraded something. Probably your major artifact. Your major artifact has to be plus 10. All your gear has to be 140. And your major artifact has to be plus 10. The Wire? You never heard of The Wire? Oh, you must be younger. The Wire is one of the greatest shows ever made. It stars, Idris Elba is one of the stars. He's a villain, kinda, more like a villain. It's about, the show's basically about the Baltimore drug game. It follows both police, drug dealers, drug kingpins more like, and some other characters. Very awesome show. It's one of those shows that everyone's supposed to see. You did. I don't have the orbs on my screen. Is it cool if you send a friend request? Sending me a friend request is encouraged. That is the only way you'll get to play with me on stream. Add away. You better be kidding. I know there are people in the chat who never saw The Wire though, so definitely go watch The Wire if you haven't seen it. Thor with short hair or Thor with long hair. We talk about MCU Thor. Definitely enjoy him with shorter hair. Obsessed was decent. The one he did, the other movie he did with Taraji P. Henson. I didn't see that. Was that a Netflix movie? Can't believe I still can't believe Michael K. Williams is dead, bro. That was so sad. I love Michael K. Williams. He was so good in The Wire. Such a good actor. The Wire and Power? No, forget Power. I mean, Power is fine, but you gotta watch Snowfall. Snowfall is better than Power. Way better. Nope. OLT still not fixed. It is September 23rd. It came out in July. Still bugged. Obsessed with Beyonce. With Beyonce? Hold up. I don't think it was Beyonce. Yeah. Yeah, Beyonce, Ali Larder, Jerry O'Connell. Yep. Definitely did not see that. I was thinking of this other movie he did with Taraji P. Henson. OT still bugged, bro. Still bugged. Still can't finish it on my own. Send me a friend request. I got you. All right, I'm gonna wrap up the stream right now. Thank you guys once again for supporting. Check out today's sponsor. Link is in the description as well as in the chat. If you want some awesome merch, they got Marvel, DC, they got meme stuff, they got Star Wars, they got Demon Slayer, all sorts of fire merch. Definitely check that out. Supports the channel. And if you use my code Sadat, you get 10% off. Right now, if you want to hang around, I'm about to post a brand new video. It is a full guide to leveling up your characters, the best places to farm, how to level up fast, how to manage your resources. Everything is going to be in that video. I updated it for 2021. So definitely check that out. I'm about to post it right now. I'm Snot. Everybody be safe. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Snot the Gamer.